everybody, it's Janine over at Slow Happy Vintage. I am a jewelry collector, restorer, reseller. This is part 2 of a mystery box of 5 pounds of jewelry that I bought from America's Thrift. If you haven't seen the first half, we went through a majority of the jewelry and we're trying to decide if it was worth the expense. America's Thrift says that they are a reseller's bread and butter, and I'm not quite sure if that's true. So go back and watch the first half and see if you agree. We had a bunch of tangled mess and mismatched earrings that took some time to get untangled and resorted. So I am doing part 2 because the other video got a little bit long. Anyway, let's get into the things that we have on the table right now, and we will do a recap at the end. Enjoy. And if you haven't liked, subscribed, shared the videos, please do. Thanks. Okay, here we are with part 2 of our America's Thrift Supply. I think it's America's Thrift or America's Thrift Supply mystery 5-pound jewelry box. It cost with shipping around $50. So we're trying to see if it's really worth doing. I think, every box is going to differ, but overall, I typically sell vintage and antique jewelry, so this is definitely not an antique vintage jewelry lot. There are a couple of things that are a little bit older, but mostly this is more modern stuff, and there is a lot of junk. So I do have my boxes. I've got a Yes box, which currently only has 2 things in it, and those are things that, this is typical stuff that I would sell. Then we have a giant maybe box of things that are potential sellers for me. They're a little bit different, a little bit older. And then we have, these are things I would not typically sell, but they are perfectly wearable. They're just more modern pieces. And then we have the craft and or broken and or junk lot that is for repurposing and doing other things with. All right, if you're interested in any of the things that you see, you can't really see what was in those boxes, but go back to the other video if you want to. But if you see anything in this video, please let me know. So this is the remainder of the stuff that was all tangled up, and we will go through these. So this is an NY necklace. It's a triple strand, fairly lightweight, perfectly wearable, in really good condition. It is tagged with the NY tag. So yeah, not something I would sell, but totally wearable. Then we had a couple more bracelets that were in the tangled mess. This looks to be a copper. I'm not sure exactly if it is copper though. I'm going to have to, but it's an attractive bracelet. It will fit in with my Western style items that I have for sale. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the maybe category. Then we have another stretch bracelet. The stretch is good, but I do not sell stretch bracelets, so that's going to go in the no but wearable. Then we have a Redken Fifth Avenue magnetic bracelet. Once again, very wearable, very sparkly, not something that I would sell, but it's pretty attractive, so I'm going to put that in the wearable. Okay, then we've got all of these. I think that's it for the hoop or for the bracelets. No, we've got this. This is a Diamond International. When you first look at it, you go, oh, is that Dior? Well, not really. It's Diamond International charm bracelet. I am going to check the little stone in it. I don't think it's diamond, but from Diamond International, you may as well check it. So I'm putting that in my little pile to check. And then we have a lot of just kind of cheap. They're wearable, but they're just not, I don't know if I would put those in a lot. What would you do if you had a bunch of this type jewelry? It is wearable. This one's not. This is pretty worn. But they're just not quality pieces. Would you just throw them in a junk lot? These ones are worn. I don't know if they would clean up. They are kind of little pave set rhinestones. They're not Swarovski. They're just, they're just kind of cheap. So I'm going to stick them in just the craft lot. I don't even know that I would want to lot them up to sell. Got some giant hoops that look like they're Walmart quality, so those are going to go in craft. We've got more giant hoops that look Walmart quality. Put those in there. We've got a lot of mismatched things. So all of these also Walmart quality. I don't even know if I would consider those craft. I would probably put those in junk, but this was from the last video. It's not something I would wear. These are things that I would wear. Edwardian and my bracelet. I love this bracelet. Now this actually was a broken piece. I don't know if you can see that very well. It is a gorgeous bracelet. And I found this, it was broken, it was missing a clasp and it was too small, and I almost turned it into earrings, but I was looking at it and I ran it by my friend Casey over at Olive's Vintage Market, and her comment was, "Don't you dare ruin that gorgeous piece of history." So she's like, just add some chain to it to make it bigger. So I did, and it is now wearable and just beautiful. So this is the type of thing that I like to sell and wear and keep. This is not, but I was just wearing it for fun. Okay. These are Monet. I don't know if they'll clean up very well. We'll try to clean them up. If they clean up, I can stick them in with like a Monet necklace, but they're rope-like two-tone metal. Not spectacular, but they are Monet, so I'm going to give them a chance to get cleaned up. These are just cheap. Once again, Walmart quality. And here are, let's get all these over with. These are all just the mismatched mess of earrings. They're all singles. I mean, there were some that were kind of pretty, but this is an Avon. But overall, no, kind of junky pieces. This thing right here would be a fun pendant. I have a lot of plant collecting friends, so I might do something with that, but otherwise this all goes into the craft and or junk lot. So say bye-bye. I don't feel like I need to test any of those metals or stones or anything. I mean, this could be silver, but do I really care? No, I don't really care about that. All right, loose stone. Okay, a couple more things over here. Little snowflakes, inexpensive. Do I want to test the metal? It's kind of bright to be silver, but I don't know, maybe for kicks. Okay, these tortoiseshell with giant crosses on them would probably work with my Western jewelry that I have to sell, so I'm going to put those in maybe. They're very modern, not really my style, but hey. This, unfortunately, is broken, so they had potential. They are older, but see, that is all ripped out right there. I could probably rip out the side and maybe make something of it, but I guess they belong in craft. They're not missing anything either, which is very sad. Too bad, so sad. I'll put those in craft. We've got some twisted wire hoops. I don't see any maker. They don't look to be silver. But, you know, I haven't tested metal in a while, so I might go ahead and test some of those. And then there's these. These are actually have a little bit of weight to them, and they've got some fancy backings. I tend to think they kind of feel like a Napier, but I don't see any marks on them. But they're decent quality, so I might see if I can clean those up and just stick them as an extra with a like necklace. I have a couple of chunky chain necklaces that those would go well with. All right, so here we have, I don't even know where to begin. I I kind of want to run a gem tester on, well, not this. This is just junk. Kind of want to run. I know most of these are not going to be anything. The only thing I question, this one, somebody made it a point to link these together, and I don't know, I'll test that too. This one looks like cubic zirconia. These are older. They're not going to be diamonds, but they're kind of cute. And then this looks like it could have been Swarovski, but it's only a single, and it says Napier on it, so I know that's not going to be real stones in there. Too bad it's a single. Craft. Single, older craft. And I don't know what you are. What are you? You don't look like you're fancy or anything. Craft. Don't know what you are. You belong in craft as well. Yep. Okay, you look like you are older, but little pave rhinestones in there. Good for craft. This one doesn't look fancy. Craft. Craft. These are kind of cute. They're very simple. They're very minimal. They're just little rhinestones with gold surrounds. If they clean up, they might be worth doing something with, but I don't know if they're going to clean up. But we'll try. Put those in the to be cleaned pile. And these also are older. I might be able to do something with those sales wise. That we're going to test. Those we're going to test. Okay, what else are we looking at? We've got giraffes. I have actually seen these on Poshmark selling for about $20, believe it or not. Because they're unusual and they're figural, I think I will give it a shot. And then we have a single cross earring that looks like it could be silver. So if it is silver, I could put that on a pendant, and I will check that. We've got a couple things over here from our last video that we're going to check the stones on. Not the stones. We're going to check the metal on this one and check the stone. This looks like it's stainless, but we can check that too. I'm going to have some fun testing things. All right, what are these? These are just stamped, but they're hearts, and Valentine's Day is coming up, so I might list those really quick and see if I can get a quick sale on them. They're kind of cute. All right, we already looked at that. So this looks like an agate. It's kind of a fun necklace. It's very long. It has some little station hoops halfway up. It is on a lobster clasp, so it's newer, but I do like that stone. So we're going to test the stone and go from there. And back to the earrings. These are nothing craft. And okay, so this lot had a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of just nondescript enamel earrings. Because these are hearts and it's almost Valentine's Day and I love hearts, I'm going to try to do something with those. But the rest of these, to me, they're just junk. So I'm going to pull up my craft section and put those up there. These are a little bit nicer quality, but there's a lot of tarnish and just yeah, not nice. And then little orange ones. If anybody wants a big batch of enamel earrings, let me know, because this had a bunch. These look like little wings or little deco style. And then we have more enamel and still more enamel. And still more enamel. These are a little bit nicer, but they're still just, you know, meh. And then these are enamel. I don't think that's silver. No. Don't see any markings. Craft. Cheap. These, you know, these are wearable, but it's missing one of its dangles. So Craft. These are heavier weight, nicer quality. I don't think they're silver because of this textured background or backing, but they're kind of cute. I like those. And then these are kind of whirligig. They've got little heart caged. Actually, the cage is a heart. It's just a double, what do you call that? A double pointed rhinestone in there. They're kind of unusual. Looks like there may have been something hanging from the center though. I don't know why there's another. I guess maybe that just holds that onto there. No, it doesn't. So I don't know. Jury's out on that. Because it's Valentine's Day, if I could get them cleaned up, I might be able to do something with them. But they are modern. More modern than I care to see. All right. Then we've got these. These are normally Western design. They're normally silver plate. And I'm pretty sure I can sell those. So we will test those. Silver. And we've got these ice cube looking dangles. Nothing too special about those. They're kind of fun. They're wearable, but they've got some wear. I don't know. I might put those in the sonic cleaner and see what happens. Okay. Couple of nothings. Nickel free, hypoallergenic, made in China. Oh, this is a single Craft. And then we've got a couple of older rhinestone hoops. I'm not sure if these will clean up. They might though. I have some polishing cloths. They're a nice design and they have a decent weight to them if I can get them cleaned up. And they're not missing anything, so that's a maybe. And then these little laser cut cheap metal Craft. We have the feathers. I wasn't sure what these were. I don't know if I can get these. Now, these are just kind of unusual. Unusual in the fact that they're long, they're dangly, they've got feathers, they're newer, but I don't know. The feathers are a little dingy, and I don't think you can wash feathers. I mean, I guess you can wash birds go in the rain. So can you wash feathers? I don't know. I guess it would be no harm in trying to. They might look pretty disheveled when they're done, but those would go with my Western jewelry. So that is an I don't know. Okay, and lastly, we have a couple of necklaces. Now, worst case scenario, these necklaces, I'm always looking for just plain chains to hang pendants on. And I like to use the older chains because I have older pendants. I don't know what this is. I don't think the stone is anything, but it's nicely constructed. So we're going to test the metal. I doubt that it's gold, but we will test it. This is just a chain, nondescript chain. I think it had a pendant on it, but the pendant was gross and I threw it in Craft. No markings, so it needs to be unknotted. And then we have this one, which also has an older chain, and it's cute. Once again, hearts was kind of the theme of this batch. And I'm going to test. It's not marked, so I doubt that it's gold, but it never hurts to test. Okay, so that's the whole thing. Let me get the Presidium out and we will start testing. All right, with the Presidium out, we are just going to test like crazy. First, we've got this little green guy. And look at that. So you are testing into jadeite. That's nice. Okay. All right, jadeite on you, so we will test your surround. And what about this one? This looks just like mother of pearl, so yeah, it's not going to test anything, but I do want to test that ring. And we have this guy, which is most likely just glass. My Presidium usually doesn't move at all on glass, but I'm going to say that's glass. So I'm going to put that in craft. And these little guys, what are these little guys? I am not hopeful that they're anything, and even if they are, I don't know what you do with them. Yeah, see, that's what my Presidium does on glass. It just barely wiggles. That's craft. What is this? This is just a little stone. And you are going up into jadeite spinel. So you're something. I don't know my stones very well. So goes up to past amethyst into jadeite spinel. So if anybody knows, it's a gray stone. This almost looks like a Kendra Scott bracelet. It's not marked though. So in the comments, if anybody knows what this stone is, it's gray and it's pretty, but yeah, it's a keeper. I don't think I need to test this metal though. No. Yeah. Okay, back to this one, this fancy agate. And of course you're going to show us something. So you're going into the amethyst citrine quartz section, which stands to reason. So that is a keeper. And these little guys, I'm hoping for garnet, but you're pretty dirty. I'm hesitant to put it in the sonic because of these little pearls, so I might have to give it just a gentle scrubbing. All right, let's see what you are. This one's kind of hard because they're round and might be hard to... Okay, you are at the upper end of garnet. So yes, we have a little garnet necklace, or not necklace, bracelet here. Let me test another stone. Garnets. So that's nice. Vintage garnet. I don't know if those are real pearls or not. I am not putting my teeth on those because that's pretty disgusting. Maybe once I clean them up, I will. All right, so that's a keeper. So, this is looking a little bit more promising with a few things. There is no stone in this. I just looked at it with a loop. It's just a little decorative design there. So that is a no-go. And then this, of course, is going to be nothing, but it'll be glass or plastic. But we will stick that on there anyway. Yeah, nothing. Okay, so we've got a few little things here that are measuring, and we will go ahead and get our silver test kit out. Wait, do I need to test any of these? I don't think so. No, these are all going to be glass. They're just glued in. And this guy's prong set, but he's glass. Yeah. Okay. Great. Let's get to silver testing. All right. Silver testing. We're going to test this little ring. So I'll put you right there. Then we're going to test this little jadeite pendant. I have a feeling this might be rhodium plated though, and I really don't like testing these because you have to kind of damage the rhodium plating to get a good test, but we'll just do it. Has to be a fairly deep scratch. All right, that's as far as I want to go. And these guys, I am not hopeful, but we will test them because testing is kind of fun. Oh, so you can see the copper already. So yeah, that's not going to be, but we'll let it go. and the cross. I see copper there too. Have to look at that closely. All right. And then these. And what else? Oh, we were just going to do these for fun, which I know they're not, but we'll just try it. Just for learning factors. And these. All right, anything else? I think the rest are gold testing. Okay, so we're using 18 karat gold test solution or acid. And if it's silver, things should turn blue. So let's go ahead and mark all of these. And if it's not silver, it should just eat it up. Okay, right off the bat, this one's silver. So that's pretty cool. The only thing is, oh, that's just tarnish, I guess. So that's a silver and mother of pearl ring, right? And this one, which one is this? 1, 2. Oh no, I forgot because I had these in there too, huh? Oh, that must be these. So let's test those again just to make sure. So this one, like I said, pretty sure that this is silver plate. Well, all right, that one, and I wanted to, I think this one had copper in it. This one, and we'll test this one again too. I mean, oh yeah, I can see a tiny hint of copper in there, so that's not. Wait a little bit. Yeah, I do see blue in here on this one, these guys. As to be expected, I'm pretty sure they are silver plate. Okay, so where's the other one? Here it is. I'm going to get those cleaned up. So on the gold looking ones that are probably not gold, but we're going to test them anyway. I'm going to try to find a spot that's not going to disrupt anything, like the back over here. And this one, we're going to test on the top back of the clasp. Yeah, we're going to start with 14 karat. I was going to start with 10, but modern pieces typically don't use 10. So we will, okay, ate it completely up. So nope, not gold as I suspected. So I wanted to give a little bit of a highlight of some of the things that were more special in this box. These are the bracelets right here. We've got this garnet, and I'm assuming real pearl, but I haven't tested it yet because it needs to be cleaned. A little clear rhinestone bracelet, rhinestone bracelet here. All these three are vintage. I don't know about these. I'm not sure what the material is on these, but they do look like they all go together. Brass little, I don't know if they're rivets or what. Moonstone bracelet. This is glass. Another cute bangle with rhinestones and looks like hematite. Very rhinestone encrusted clamper. And then I don't think this is brass. Might be brass. Cute neck bracelet there. things that are interesting, but not typically things that I would sell. Anybody interested in a bunch of crafty stuff or a bunch of enamel jewelry? Do you think if I put all this enamel jewelry in a lot it would sell? Let me know in the comments what you think. Shall I buy another America's Thrift jewelry box, mystery box, or get back to my own sourcing, which I'll do another video soon on the things that I found recently and tell you what I paid for them. All right. Signing off. Thank you for watching. Once again, please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I look forward to making more.